I could put any train here. Any train I want. And drive any train. Let's see. That's pretty cool. Let's open these up and see what they're like. Ooh. Very old train. I absolutely love this game. Like, I really do. I can teleport. Not teleport. I can transform this whole station into trains. Drive them as well. Operate them. It's all free road. So here we have trains. I want to try and find something with like multiple carriages, not so much 3 or 4. I want something big. Let's spawn this. I don't know how big it is. That's the same bloody one as I got. Is that what it is? It's not. That's the one of carriages. That's one with stuff. Okay, I'll get rid of this one. Put a different one here. That'll take a sec to come in. I'm gonna jump on that in a minute. You gonna spawn? There we go. This thing is an absolute beast. Top and bottom, so we'll go and have a look. How'd you get here? You're so low. Can I duck? What was that? It says something. I don't know. Maybe it's the wrong kind of station. This is the kind of stuff you can get there anyway. But I want to get on this. But I don't understand why it's facing the wrong direction. So I'm going to try and get that going the right way. If I can remember what one it was. I think it's this one. Let's see. Its train is quite big, so I don't think it's going to be possible to fit it. Here we go. And what we'll do is we'll jump on board, we'll jump on this one here. Hope it's the same one. No, it's not. It's a double decker again. I'll get rid of this one. It's annoying that you have to come all the way to the front to get rid of your train, by the way. So if anyone's got this game, you do have to come all the way here and get rid of it. I need to know what this is. And this is all like manageable. You don't just have to drive trains in this game. You could be a ticket marshal, you can take people's tickets, you can inspect the place, you can beat people up if you have to. Get me off this bloody thing. And everything on this train is manageable. Like, you can operate everything. You can go from your horn. Where's your horn? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And obviously it's fire, so it's a steam train. So you've got everything here to do business. And like I said, you can drive every single train in this game, as long as you have like DLCs or stuff like that. Can I open? I don't really like this one because it's a window like this, but yeah, you can. Should probably be people sitting down. Probably not, because I don't think I've opened the doors. Right, so I'm going to try and get that steam train. But facing the right way, because I don't want to go the opposite direction. So, is it this one? I don't think it is. It might just be the one I just had. This thing is just ginormous. Like, look at it. There's your downstairs. And there's your upstairs, which will be here. And the driver would usually sit, well, obviously right here, but yeah, in another carriage. That's pretty big. But I need to know what this is. Let's try and find it. I've got no idea what one it was. I'll just get in a different train if I can't find it, but it's a shame. It would usually be something, one that you've done. It would light up like level 1, or is it this one here? No, it's not that one. It's one what we've already done. It might be this one. Has to be. Right, where's the way out so I know? That's the exit. I just love this game. When you're actually physically driving, it's brilliant. Yes, it is. Sweet. Actually, yes, it is. Thank God for that. Right, let's try and get on this bad boy. Just checking that all the brakes are good. Right, that's all set, so we can go forward. And let's try. I've never driven this train, so I don't know kind of like what I'm doing, but we're gonna give it a fair try. It is a very hard game compared to the others, but it's very enjoyable. It took me about 20 minutes earlier to find out actually how to get a train actually set off, but we'll find it. Maybe it'd be a bit different. Can I pick up this shovel? Okay. Am I sitting down? I am. Oh. That's not a good thing. I want to stand up. If I can find a way how to get up. Surely you'd have a shovel, wouldn't you? I want the handbrake off. Water has to be on. It has to be on. What else? Is it these? Right, release the brakes. Fully open that. They're both open. That's all good. That's open. That's closed. Nice. This is hard. Give you that. So how do we get off? Surely we give us a shovel and we can like dig coal. Because I've released the brake, have I? Fireman's Station, but there's no fire on here. Have I just got to wait for this pressure to build up or something? I don't understand. Probably. It sounds like a kettle. What's this lever? Oh. How the fuck do you start this? I can control every other train, but this is just so... like... weird. Ah! What happened there? I think you do that, don't you? There we go. There we go. Happy days. Come on, get a bit quicker, you know, build up. Of course, when you leave any station, you have to go slow. As soon as I get out of here, I'm gonna fly. I think it's London East to Milton Keynes. That's where we're going. Look at the size of that train. That is absolutely ginormous. What happened there? Okay, I might have to do that all over again. It was a free roam, so I've kind of done something wrong. But this game is absolutely brilliant. So yeah, like I said, you don't have to just drive trains. You can be a ticket marshal, you can collect people's money, you can probably rob them, probably assault them, something like that. But I'm going to proper grind this game over the next couple of days, and hopefully be a pro. Not. It's quite easy. These trains, what you've done kind of like with all your G's at the start, which is pretty cool, but it gets quite confusing. Oh, I need to slow down a little bit. I'm going to get in trouble otherwise. You go too fast, it fails you. Every time. This is a very big train, by the way. I haven't driven it yet. I don't want to drive it. I'm just kind of like showing you what it's kind of like here. But one of them, two of them I will drive, because I obviously have to get out of Milton Keynes. Or London, shall I say. But this is big. Hi. I'm okay, how are you? This is called Train Sim World 2025. It's I haven't been playing it that long, probably like maybe an hour, so I'm trying to like learn what to do. I have played other Train Sim World games. I wouldn't say they're as good as this one compared to like graphic wise and stuff to do. You're like on a few of them are pretty good, but this is like once the game's proper going and you're doing like your tutorials are very long, but they're very interesting, and instead of sitting there listening to a briefing all the time, it lets you learn what it's like to actually be in the actual seat and control everything that you want to control in a train. Like, you can't control anything else. It is just like nuts. I drove a train earlier on that just went 316 miles per hour, and it was like I was gonna take off. It was incredibly fast, but I'm trying to try and find something what I spawned earlier that's easy enough to drive, but I want it big. Sorry, I have a baby. It screams a lot. I have to find the Pacific train. Like, I'm not a train expert. I don't really know what kind of trains are. Like, I'm trying to find ones what I've done so that way I can get them on the platform, get people to where they want to be. Because, yeah. I guess too big. Oh, I have to delete some. I hope it's not that red one. Oh, it isn't. It's my train. Finally. My goal is to get it on, get it maintaining. Sometimes I've got no idea. Oh, there we go. What I'm pressing. Let's just say that. That's like putting a pilot in a train driver's seat and a train driver in a pilot seat and going, there you go. Get this off the ground. I wouldn't know what to do. I kind of know what I'm doing, but kind of not. But some trains are just a lot more different than others. Like these controls are just a bit weird to me. That's your most important thing, is your guard key. That's what operates, obviously, this thing, train. This is confusing. I don't know what to do. So we've got to press this? Nope. You know when you sit in a car and you think to yourself, life's shit, and you do this. Oh, not that. That's how I feel right now. I don't know how you get this off the ground. We're going to learn a bit more tutorial, I think. Now we'll move the train. I did this earlier. This is pretty simple.
In this training module, you're going to learn how to make a train move and then bring it to a stop. For this exercise, you'll be using a British Class 323 electric multiple unit. It's a great train to get started with as the controls are quite straightforward. This module will get you used to the feel of the train and its controls. While many trains have different controls and are operated in different ways, there are basically always three controls that are common and are required to move the train. The reverser chooses the direction you're going to move in. It often has 4 positions: off, forward, neutral, and reverse. The brakes are used to slow or stop the train. There are potentially multiple braking systems you can find in different trains, and you can read more about that in other sections of the training centre. For now, the Class 323 has a very simple braking system. The throttle controls how fast the train accelerates. In this train, the throttle and brakes are controlled by a combined power and brake handle. Moving the handle in one direction will apply power. The middle position is neutral and does nothing, and then the other range applies the
I already
brakes.
learnt this earlier. Yeah, it's just something they
You will
just
find in some
talk
other
shit
trains that
about,
the
so you
throttle and
learn.
brakes are on separate handles. Before you go any further, set the headlights for daytime running and ensure the tail lights are off. want to move the train forwards, so now pull the combined power and
Easy, just like that. So what these quick play does, it either gives you a 0 to 30-minute game or a 30-minute onwards. So it depends on how long you take between like getting your train out the station to the next station, blah 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 blah. That would depend on you. So I'd most, if you're gonna faff around and have a joke around, I'd expect you to probably do a 30-minute plus one, because that way it gives you a bit more extra time.
Taken through the operation of a DB-BR411I CET electrical multiple unit. ICE stands for Intercity Express. The T in ICET stands for the German word Triebwagen, meaning multiple unit. Set the reverser to forward. This controls the direction of travel. Set the headlights to indicate that this train is operational. The ICET is equipped with GNT to facilitate a smoother ride and higher speeds. Enable the GNT now. GNT allows trains to tilt, enabling them to drive at up to 30% faster than the signed speed limits. Open the passenger doors to allow boarding. The ICET is the only German high-speed train in service that has tilting technology. This means that it leans into curves, similar to a motorcycle, so that passenger comfort isn't as affected by G-force. Close the doors before departure. The BR411 was built in 2 production runs, one in 2000 and one in 2004. They have been across all of Germany, as well as on services to Vienna, Austria. Move the throttle into the power range to get moving. With a top speed of 230 kilometers an hour, it is the slowest of all ICE trains currently in service. This, however, is rarely a problem, as it is mainly used on routes with many curves and lower speeds. Now you've built up some speed, you can return the throttle to the off position to begin coasting.
See, a lot of trains are easier than others. I find that some of them are a bit too technical, have a bit too many buttons. Shouldn't do.
On level grades, you can coast to maintain your speed, reducing energy consumption and stress on the motors. When coasting, always remain vigilant of the gradient, as changes could cause the train to speed up or slow down. Keeping to speed limits is important. If you begin overspeeding, apply a small amount of braking force by moving the train brake into the braking range.
Störung, Störung. Türen geöffnet. Störung. Notbremsung.
I'm trying to go backwards. I missed my stop. Hello, can I have some help? Not from you guys. I mean, like, because the window.
Türen geöffnet. Störung. Störung. Schließvorgang eingeleitet. Zugbeeinflussung.
Thing. I think I bloody have stalled the thing, ain't I? It's not even coming on now. There's nothing online.
Störung. 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 Störung.
What the fuck does that mean? Have us?
Wiederspeicherbremse. 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 Wiederspeicherbremse.
Alright, mate. Whatever that fucking means. I think I've stalled the thing. I need to have a look at this box. I'm sure I have. I'll find out. I need to work on this game. I ain't got a clue what I'm doing on some of these things. Let's have a look for a different one. I'm sorry about that. My internet goes a bit doolally sometimes, just because I live right next to an airport. It's a bit weird. We'll try and do a 30-minute plus one and we'll see how we get on with that. We'll see what is in store. Hopefully I can pick people up and try and run them over somehow, or plough into them. That'd be nice. I'll be playing Planet Coaster tonight, people. Gonna try and build something crazy. Like, when I mean crazy, I'm gonna try and build like 5 roller coasters wrapped in one shell. This would be good. Oh, we're back on this. Woohoo! Why aren't I moving? I don't understand. I did everything she said to do. Why aren't I moving? That just makes no sense. Fuck knows. I'm gonna probably get off live and learn how to play and then come back on it later on when I'm properly adjusted to the game, because I've got no idea how to suddenly get this thing moving. I'm doing everything it tells me. I can hear the engine firing up. I just can't seem to move, and I don't want to keep refreshing and refreshing and refreshing. Like, it's just a bit weird.